Hi. In today's video I want to discuss one of the most fundamental things in microeconomics theory. The main types of costs and the fact called economies of scale. So let's get started. There are three main types of costs in microeconomics. Fixed costs, variable costs, and total costs. So, what is it? Let's start with fixed costs. Fixed costs, this type of costs doesn't change if you want to increase or maybe decrease the total output of a product. Let's say monthly output. It doesn't change at all. For example, monthly rental payments, direct salary, this cost doesn't change if we increase the output of a product. So that's why it's fixed costs, fixed payments. Economically, these costs are indirect costs. So what does it mean? It means that these costs transfer its value indirectly. It doesn't transfer directly its value to the product. Here we have average fixed costs. So what is it? Average, it means fixed costs per one unit of one single unit of a product. For example, we have the total amount of the total output is 10. Let's say we produce 10 chairs, and fixed costs in this case, for example, $100. So fixed cost divided by the total output in this case is $10 per one chair. But if we increase the total output, AFC, average fixed costs, decrease, because fixed costs, these costs don't change if we increase the total output of a product. So let's get into variable costs. Here we have another situation. In this case, economically, variable costs transfer its value directly to the product, not like the fixed costs. For example, what is variable costs? Let's take an example. If we produce wooden chairs, wood itself in this example is a variable cost, because if you want to produce more chairs, we need more wood, and how much wood needed to produce a certain quantity of chairs depends on the quantity of chairs we want to produce and then to sell. So it changes if we change our quantity of a product for a certain period within a certain period of time. Also we have average variable costs. Variable cost divided by the total output. But here we have another situation, not like the AFC. AVC doesn't change if we increase or decrease our total output of a product. Because the amount of, let's say, wood we need to produce a chair remain the same no matter how many shares we want to produce. So again, let's get into the next type of costs called total costs. And total costs consist of previous two variables. It consists of two parts of the equation, FC plus VC. Again, average total cost, ATC, is AFC plus AVC. And here we have an interesting effect called economies of scale in microeconomics. So what is it? Let's take an example. If we, within a month, we produce only one chair and sell it for a price of $100 per one chair. And in this case, total revenue, monthly revenue, is $100. Let's say that variable costs is 50% of the total revenue, in this case $50. And we have another $50, another part, that we have to cover all our fixed costs and maybe to gain a profit if we want our business to be profitable. But let's say that monthly director's salary is $1,000, but we have $50, only $50 to cover $1,000, and maybe there are another types of fixed costs in our company. And in this case, our business becomes unprofitable because we can cover $1,000 of fixed costs with $50 we have when we get our total revenue. So what should we do in this case? The answer is simple. We should increase the total output of our chairs, and we should produce and sell more chairs monthly. Let's say we increased and now we produce and sell 1,000 chairs a month, not one like in our previous example, but now 1,000 chairs. The situation would be different. Here we have, as I said before, the price of one chair is $100 and we sell $1,000. The total revenue in this case would be $100,000, and 50% of this total revenue is variable costs. So $50,000 would be variable costs. And now we have another $50,000 to cover our fixed costs and maybe to gain a profit. And in this case, our business would be profitable and we would be attractive for us as investors, for example, in this business. So this is called economies of scale. If we increase the total output, the effectiveness, the profitability of one single unit of a product becomes this product becomes more and more profitable. The profitability increases, and just because of these two types of variables in this equation. So thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye.